big trade today. Um, A's acquired John Lester and Johnny Gomes for Cespedes. I just want to post a quick YouTube video because I don't think I'm going to go on do a show today because I already done a show this week and I really didn't get that much listeners, unfortunately, but it's all good. I'm I woke up this morning seeing this trade on Yahoo. I was stunned. I mean, when I when I went to bed last night, I thought, and according to the ESPN, it was between St. Louis and LA to get John Lester. To get a guy like John Lester who's won 2 World Series, who knows how to pitch in October, is incredible. And to add with that, we get a fan favorite coming back in Johnny Gomes, who um, obviously he's not as good of a hitter as Yoenis Cespedes is by any means, but he knows how to be clutch when his number gets called. But losing a guy like Cespedes, I mean, being an A's fan for as long as I have, I come to deal with us getting rid of superstars. I mean, look at Moneyball, for example. That whole offseason, we got rid of Jason Giambi, we got rid of Johnny Damon, we got rid of Jason Isringhausen. I mean, it's expected for once a guy on the Oakland A's becomes a superstar and wants more money than the A's can give him, they're gonna go somewhere else. I mean, for them to get rid of Cespedes, he's gonna be a free agent end of next season. I think we're gonna be better off with it. So, I mean, the A's definitely are big winners in this whole trade deadline. I mean, getting some Arjun Hamill for Russell and McKinney and Straley, that was crazy. Um, and then getting John Lester and Johnny Gomes. I mean, it just scares me because I know from being an A's fan watching in the early 2000s, our series against the Yankees and that our series against the New York Yankees and then our series against the Twins and Red Sox for that matter. We win the first couple games and then the other team comes back. So I mean, if that happens this year, I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, I'm hoping Billy Beane knows what he's doing, and I have a good feeling he does. But what if this thing doesn't work out? What if Lester does resign with Boston? And what if we don't keep? I mean, obviously we're not going to have Cespedes. I don't know. It's tough. I was telling somebody on Twitter, it's a catch-22 pretty much. I mean, we get a guy who is known to be a big-time postseason pitcher, as well as a fan favorite, but we get rid of the 2-time home run derby champ, and in my opinion, he was having one of the best years. He was having the best year of his 3-year career so far. So I mean, he's been hitting home runs. He's been making outfield assists. It's just tough to say, you know. But I mean, our rotation right now is out of this world. I mean, you got John Lester, who was an All-Star this year. You got Jeff Samardzija, who was an All-Star for the Cubs, but he wasn't able to play. You got Scott Kazmir, who was an All-Star. Sonny Gray, who should have been an All-Star. And then you get in the bullpen, you go to Sean Doolittle, who was an All-Star, who pitched a couple outs in the 8th inning in the All-Star game. And then you go with this lineup, you got Brandon Moss, you got Josh Donaldson, you got Coco Chris when he comes back. You got Josh Reddick, who's coming off an injury, but he's been performing pretty well. I'm kind of surprised that it wasn't either Reddick or Coco Chris for John Lester, because I thought those two would definitely go before Cespedes. But hey, I think Bean knows what he's doing, and we'll find out in October if this does pay off. I mean, as an A's fan, I'm sick of seeing them go to Game 5 of the American League Division Series. I mean, it's happened the past 2 years against Detroit, and it happened 4 years in a row from 2001 to 2004. No, 2000 to 2000. I'm trying to think. It happened 4 years in a row. It happened to the Yankees twice. It happened in Minnesota, and it happened against the Red Sox. Yeah, 2000 to 2003, um, where we are up in the series, either 2 games to nothing or 2 games to 1, and we fall. So I'm hoping it works. I trust I trust Billy Bean as much as I can. We'll have to wait and see on how everything plays out. I definitely wish this Yoenis Cespedes nothing but the best. It sucks that he had to go, but A's want to win right now, and I guess in order for them to do that, they had to get John Lester and give the Red Sox what they wanted. I mean, over the years, the Red Sox have been good, uh, a good team to negotiate with. I mean, we got we got Josh Reddick from the Red Sox in the Andrew Bailey trade a couple years ago. So we'll have to wait and see on what happens. I mean, you got to take it one game at a time. We're still up on the Angels by, I believe, a game and a half, maybe two. You just got to keep winning. So yeah.